Well, welcome everyone, or anyone. I hope you've had a marvelous week. And I know that I have. As a matter of fact, my massage therapist today brought me a bag full of Linder's chocolates.
What?
Milk chocolates. And you brought me ice cream.
Woo.
Notice, everybody, I'm on a diet.
Well, you barely eat it. I mean, to be fair, people give you treats and then you'll take like a couple of spoonfuls. You're like, oh, that's an adequate sufficiency. That's good.
Oh, it's wonderful. And then yesterday I had a little gal named Claire who came over and worked on my apartment for me because we have inspection this coming Wednesday. Whee! La 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 la, So, yeah. And then I got a physical therapist, which, yes, I think will help me after this stroke, will help me so that I can perhaps walk better.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful for that. And I've been putting my plans together for going to Oregon to my goddaughter's wedding. So I'm going to be going up to Lava on the 23rd of June. And
Lava Hot Springs.
Lava Hot Springs, yes. At the home where I will soak in the tub.
In Idaho.
In Idaho.
Just because there's going to be international people watching you, so maybe they don't know.
Oh, all right.
Maybe they don't know.
Oh, all right. I hadn't even given it consideration. Thank you. No. And so it's just been a lovely, mellow week. And my gal pal, Josie Valdez, came over yesterday. And we had a picnic in my living room. She brought over margarita glasses and margarita with ice and salt on the rim. And then we had little plates full of salmon, roast beast, a little bit, and then we had fruits and Parisian cheese. So we just had this lovely little picnic, and she brought carrot cake, and of course she brought strawberries with chocolate.
Decadence.
Yes.
Decadence.
Yes. Well, we decided that if we didn't do our decadence now, what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
So
you got a little bit of tooth. Yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is what girlfriends are for.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, that piggybacks on what you're talking about last week. Is the time is now.
The time is now.
And I have felt go ahead.
Restoring the balance. The time is now.
Yeah, and I have been feeling kind of the ripple effect of that conversation all week.
Yes.
Of all those things that are on my list, I'll do that when. Oh, I can't, like we were talking today when I came in, I can't dress up right now because I don't have anywhere to go. Or I will buy new clothes when I've lost another 20, 30, 40, it's just
right,
1 pound. It doesn't matter the number.
Yes.
Or there's always a reason to potentially delay until the future.
Right.
These things.
Yes.
And what I've been very inspired, one of the millions of things I've been inspired by is that as you were preparing for your open heart surgery, you were willing to leave the planet if you felt that it was the highest and best will. At the same time, you were already thinking ahead to, wouldn't it be amazing if I felt well enough, wouldn't it? And I remember when 2 months ago you were saying, wouldn't it be amazing if I was still here and could go to Oregon for the wedding?
Yes, and then don't forget a couple more months down the road going to Tijuana for the stem cells.
And before that, your birthday. And that you were already putting into your future these wonderful things to live for, to be excited about. And when you made it through that, and then even after the stroke, when all these people are telling you oh, Lily, you should be staying in bed. You've just had open heart surgery and had a stroke. And you're like, no, that's the exact reason that I should be getting in a car and taking advantage of being on the planet.
Right. Well, and I was thinking another thing that happened this week is I support PBS Channel 7 by donation, and when I did that this year for their fundraiser, I call it Megathon, yet I'm doing the same thing, I received 5 CDs of old-time songs, old folk songs. Green, green, the grass is green, and it takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. So I got these, it's over 100 songs, and I figured I would take my boombox, or get a boombox, and go over to the city-county building, which is just across the street, in their park area, and take tea and my boombox and maybe a little picnic, and just go sit on a bench and play the music and sing along with it. And this will be my form of protest. What am I protesting? Basically, I think we need air to breathe and water on the planet, and also there's one race, it's the human race. Hallelujah. Okay.
Is this something that you would be willing to post and say, hey, anybody want to come join me down on the lawn? Or is it going to be like an impromptu?
Oh, both, because it'll just be how I feel, spur of the moment. But then also, that going out there, and it could a little further down the road if somebody wants to join me and just come sing. I thought I could also take it up on the roof, because everybody that lives here knows these songs, and that it would just be a spur of the moment, fun sort of little summer roof party. Roof, ROOF. Get that out there. But I just thought that would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
And I don't mean protesting, like making a big deal out of anything. I have no interest. But I just think, like, I was listening and singing along with the song on We're on the Edge of Destruction. And it's like, we were on the edge of destruction back in the 60s, and we still are walking that razor's edge.
But I was thinking about, because I was researching hair and fashion this week.
Oh, okay. And what came up for me was the opera.
Oh!
Long, beautiful hair.
Oh, yeah. 9 inch, driven, flaxen, waxen.
Yeah.
Down to there. Woo! Shoulder length longer. Woo! Yeah.
Yeah.
And that hair and fashion. And it took a dramatic change in the 60s. Where I feel like there was always a very controlled silhouette before then, especially for women. Tight, everything is more constricting, or
right.
And all of a sudden it really did seem like a quantum leap of people just saying woo, and like hair going crazy and flowy clothes and no shoes. It was such a radical departure all of a sudden.
It's so true, and it's fun, isn't it? I was looking at fashion this afternoon and it was about how to not look old.
Oh dear. How does one not look old, Lily?
Don't wear tweed.
Oh, right. Is that it?
And don't do matchy.
Right.
Yes. Don't do matchy. Don't wear the same hairstyle year after year after year after year.
Give us a little twist of your head so we can see this phenomenal asymmetrical bob. Let's see that short, cute other side. Yeah. It's very like Liza Minnelli in Cabaret.
Oh, it's so easy and so fun.
Yeah.
And it's much more attractive than when I was completely bald. So it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, so different things like that. Don't wear little satchel purses, like
So basically don't look like the Queen of England.
yeah.
Whatever she's doing.
I think she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I think she's beautiful. I love her vibrant colors. She is a crone if there ever was one.
That's true. That's
yes, yes,
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that she continues for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about this attitude? You've had it as long as I've known you, for 20 years, and I know other people have known you a lot longer.
Okay.
But this attitude of celebrating each day, and even more than that, celebrating each moment of each day, finding the party. Every day has a party element when you're around. And like the magic, finding the magic, those three things, it's always happening.
I had a really good girlfriend quite a while back, and her name was Suzanne Bouchard. And one of the things that our theme was, when life sucks, celebrate.
Ooh!
Same thing as on hair and clothing and weight and everything. Don't wait until everything's really hunky-dory and fun and perfect. When life sucks, celebrate. And it always seemed like when we did that, things just improved. No matter what was going on in the world, things improved. Because life is difficult. There's all of us. There's not a one of us that doesn't have muck and mire and stuff thrown on us, It's so funny. Because I have an upbeat attitude, a lot of times people, well, your life, you've never had any problems. And let's see, you want a list?
That will be a whole video. We're going to do one whole video that is just the timeline, Lily's timeline.
Oh my gosh. From being held by, what were they?
Oh, they were terrorists, but I can't remember from which country.
By being held by terrorists. Okay, and the fires in Greece and France, being held by terrorists in Yugoslavia.
Mm-hmm.
Et cetera, et cetera. So that's just little tiny tidbits.